Okay guys, hi. I wanted to do a video about self-everything, like self-image and self-harm and a lot of different things that have to do with how you react to the outside world around you because of the way you look or the way you act. Let me tell you that I've gone through a lot of stuff for a lot of reasons. People don't like the way I am. They don't like that I think differently. They don't like the way I dress. They don't like the way I talk. They don't like the way I do anything. And I've dealt with it, and I've been there, and I sometimes still have to revisit that place, and it is not a fun place to be. So I'm telling you, if you're a person that hasn't been there before, I do not wish that you ever have to be in such a position like that, because it's terrible. It's like so bad. I've been friends with pretty much anyone who's not been mean to me in some way. I'm not a pessimistic, angry person. I can be mean sometimes, like joking wise. Like I never am mean to someone that I think will take it to heart. I'm like the kind of person that jokes about stuff. Like, I don't think I really take anything that seriously, but there's a lot of stuff that's been going on lately, especially within the people that I choose to have around me, and I feel like I need to talk about it. Let me tell you, you're a beautiful person, no matter what. You could be large, overweight, you could not have perfectly aligned eyes or perfect skin or bleached blonde hair or long lean legs or not the straightest teeth or kind of a crooked nose or really big eyebrows or I don't know, have a mustache. Pretty much all of those qualities that I just listed are things that I sometimes feel self-conscious about myself. You should never have to feel like you're not good enough for someone, because you are beautiful in your own way on the inside. And I know that sounds like something that your mommy tells you or something, but I'm here to tell you that unless you're a truly mean, hurtful person, there is beauty inside you, and if you let it will outshine anything that is wrong with your outside. Like, I'm in my freshman year of high school, and probably the main thing that has hit me this year, besides the fact that I'm old, you don't have to be this person. Like, you don't have to be anyone else. You are yourself in every right, and you have the right to be yourself. And you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. And pretty much this year, I became myself. I stopped trying to impress everyone around me and trying to please my parents in every way, shape, and form, and trying to make my friends happy, and trying to make sure I dress the right way, and talk the right way, and walked the right way. Like, I just gave up on that, and I let myself be me, and it's going pretty good. Though it's been a really tough year, it's probably one of the best years that I've had in school, if you're nice to people, people will be nice to you back. It's a chain reaction. I'm telling you, like, I never thought of it that way, and then I'm just like, why am I like this song. But, I was just, like, sat down one day, and I'm like, why do I even, like, bother trying to not talk to people? I have less than 4 years left with these guys. I want to live it up with what I have left with them. And I'm not talking about just my friends. I'm talking about everyone in my school. And I'm not emotional right now. My nose is clogged and it's not a pretty sight right now. But, I've made so many friends because I stopped trying to limit myself. Like, I stopped thinking in my head, I can't talk to those people because of this, and I can't talk to these people because of that, and my closet door's open and it's freaking me out. And I stopped thinking I'm better than them or I don't deserve to talk to them because we are all equal. I have a dream. Just kidding. There's not one thing that makes a jock different from someone in drama club or someone who likes to skateboard or someone who's good in math or whatever. Like, there's nothing that separates us except for our interests, and that doesn't make someone better or worse than someone else. And I think the sooner that we realize that, the better that school will be in life. What is this song? It sounds familiar. I'm sorry, I'm like listening to music. Sweet. Another thing I want to talk about is people putting other people down. There's no need to put someone down ever, and I've seen people at such low points in their life that they have caused themselves injuries. And if I see any comments on this about, oh, you're friends with emos, no, there is a fine line between people who don't have a way to let out their emotions and someone who cuts themselves or burns themselves and brags about it. That way someone will give them attention. There is a fine line between that, and I've seen both sides. I've seen people actually try and take their own life because people are so terrible to them, and it's sad. It really is. There's no one in this world, I don't care what you say, that deserves to hate themselves so much that they don't want to live. No one. I've had to deal with self-harm in my life since 6th grade. And I'm telling you right now, dealing with self-harm as a 6th grader is not a fun experience. I personally was curious because I've been around it so much. I tried it to see if I could, like I thought it was something cool that people do. Something that kind of brings you into this world as like a newly indicted teenager or something. Like, you're in 6th grade, you really don't know what to think. And wow. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't even know what to feel. I felt empty, I felt terrible, I felt crazy. But since 6th grade, that's 12 years old. I just spit. That's like 12, 13 years old. That's not a time to deal with that. That's not a time to hate yourself. That's a time to, like, learn to love and appreciate everyone around you. Like, I wish that middle school was as easy as high school. I feel like middle school had more drama than high school. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I'm happy that it's done. But there, like I said, is no reason that someone, especially that young, should want to take their own life. I've had friends, close friends of mine, do it, and I'm not going to say names, but finding out that someone that close to you is hurting that bad is scary and sad, and it makes you feel like you're a terrible person, like you somehow caused it. Like, I know now that I didn't cause it. If anything, I helped my friends, a lot of my friends, get better. In other senses, I just still don't know how to feel or how to think. The closet door's still freaking me out. If you know someone's self-harming, don't let it go unnoticed. Confront them about it. Even if they're not someone you're technically close to, go up to them and say, hey, I know what you're doing and I'm not okay with it. Because no matter what you think, the life that you have is not your own life. Me being here is not, it is not a choice that I get to make whether I stay here or not. It's not my choice. Yeah, it's technically my life, but taking myself out of this world would hurt so many people. It's not up for negotiation. I have to stay in this world. I have to, for as long as I can. And even if that sometimes I hate it and I don't want to stay here, I could never do that to someone. And I'm not saying people who self-harm are trying to hurt other people, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm getting all emotional. I'm good. I'm really tired. And now I'm kind of upset. And now that I've ranted, let's go over what we've learned. Be nice to everyone. You don't know how many people who I thought that I would never talk to 4 years ago that I high five or ask how they're doing in the hallway every day. And it's beautiful. 2, you are beautiful. Even if you look in the mirror every morning and pick out 1.5 million flaws about yourself, which I do on a daily basis, you're beautiful. And I know that other people think that I'm beautiful too. Now don't go on the video and be like, no, you're ugly, your face sucks, your hair sucks, your freaking everything about you sucks. Because I know I'm beautiful, and I'm sorry, but you guys aren't going to get me down. 3, never, ever, ever get someone down. It's not going to make you, if it makes you feel better, then you have problems. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. 4, if you know someone's hurting, don't pretend like you don't. Help them. And if it comes to that they're self-harming, don't be afraid to tell. Tattletaling is probably the best thing you could do for them. One of my friends, I threatened her. I told her, you're going to stop now, or I'm going to tell. And I didn't even have to tell. And she stopped. And knowing that she isn't sad anymore, you don't know how that feels. And 5, Max Blast or Lash Blast Volume Waterproof sucks. It's still cemented to my eyelashes. Don't buy it. So now that I've had a heartfelt 15 minutes with you guys, I'm gonna go to bed. Night, guys.